Okay, welcome to the third week here where we are playing tower defense for the third week, sorry. We're gonna be seeing our first game of the night. Hopefully we're gonna get some great action coming in, Yugi. I'm sure we will. I'm here by the other host, Yugi, as well, and we're gonna be hosting this game today.
Yes, I'm hoping for some great games. We have some very familiar faces from the tournament. Team Legends is here. Some people from most of the team of the tournaments were here. Basically, are familiar faces.
Absolutely, yeah. We kind of know what they are looking at. I mean, we can already see on the defensive team that we've got a Yawn, a Dirac as well, which we have seen before. It's a really nice combo as they have pretty long range and the damage they need to clear those minion waves. And then we can see Virus as well. I don't think I've seen Virus the last week before. We were speaking with Spell that we would be hoping that this week we could see some different strategies and some different things coming up.
Yes, but Varus is fairly balanced in this mode because she's good at overall. She's good at lane clear, and she has good sustain.
Absolutely, we can see though that Spell here is going for the Telanas, and he is going to be going for the consistent tower damage there, and yeah, basically make the defenders team have a pretty bad time, because we've seen before that even the fact that the Telanas is not doing a lot of damage, we can see that the consistent damage is very important. We can see Varus there jumping in, but she's getting away pretty, I mean, I would say kind of too nicely there, because 5 people on the Varus and she's still not down. Okay, cool.
Well, that's the whole point of early game Varus. But the problem here is Yawn lane clear for the defending team is very good.
Yeah, absolutely. There was so much damage. Dirac can kind of throw his S1 out as well. And yeah, we can see that the Telanas here is doing the consistent tower damage. Minions still didn't go through. It's only 1 minute into the game and still not much is happening. Neither of the teams they made any kills. And now we can see there the little Telanas in the corner. We've seen this before, and now it seems with the tower defense, the shield up, is that there is not a lot of damage dealt. But oh man, Varus very low, Yawn very low as well, and now they will have to retreat. Minions are coming. Will they be on time there back to defend the tower, Yugi?
Well, they should be, since Dirac is still there.
Absolutely, we can see now a lot of damage is coming in from the Yawn, from the Telanas as well. They're on the tower, still one minion standing. Oh man!
Blood. Telanas wasn't careful with his range there and just got caught up by the tower.
Oh man, do you think it was worth it though? Look at that tower HP, even with the tower protection still up, 2 minutes only into the game.
Well, they do have a Yawn and a Telanas who are made designed to poke towers down.
Yeah, that is absolutely right.
I'm surprised we haven't seen that many Violets in this game.
Yeah, that is right. The Violet does have some range, especially maybe for the defenders to kind of take those minions out. Yeah, interesting. That might be something that we'll be seeing soon. Who knows? You can still see there the Yawn and the Telanas, both of them attacking that tower, trying to get as much HP down of the tower as possible, even with the tower shield up. I mean, there's such an easy job after the 5-minute mark, but they just don't want to let it go there, and they want to try to be on that second tower on the 5-minute mark, so they have time enough to wait then for the strategy.
It's just gonna be over around 3 minutes. I think that tower will go down, and that's the flood. That's the first floodgate. So they need to try and push them back and defend this tower, or else it's going to be way too hard to defend over.
Yeah, absolutely. They're still trying to play as defensive as possible, though, so they don't get caught out by the attackers team. I mean, that is the
power diving here.
Oh man, and then we can see the Aaron jumping in first on the Varus, and she's absolutely deleted. Yawn down now by the allies. That now we can see that the Dirac is still trying to pull his big cooler down to try and clear those minions, see if he can get a possible hero down. But oh man, what a team fight there below the tower, and that is the tower down at the 3-minute and 30-second mark. Alice going down, it's a nice trade, it is a 2-for-1, so absolutely worth it. And wow, Yugi, what an insane gameplay we can see here right now.
Well, I mentioned that Marlock will dive and get that tower, but I did not expect them to pick up 2 kills.
Absolutely. I mean, Malok here is the big initiator, the big boy in this game, because if Malok jumps in and then, oh man, Virus is really struggling there. Yeah, the position of Virus there was yeah, horrendous. I mean, being there with the 5 if you can get away a couple of times, but now at the 4-minute mark, it's getting harder and harder. We can see Jorn struggling here, really low HP as well. I mean, HP is just burning away at this point for the defensive team. They are still trying to do their best to be there and to take those big minions out to make sure that the second tower doesn't go down, but this is looking very, very bad for the defensive team. Already the second tower down. Virus tries to jump into some serious damage, but of course there's 5 people there. Nothing they can do. Malok is jumping in, jumping below the tower, trying to do some damage, but they see him coming and Dirac just takes him out instantly.
Did you see that Jorn just sidestepped the Dirac cannon, or else to be dead as well?
Absolutely, wow, it's just insane. I mean, 5 minutes into the game, now is usually the moment where attacker team is going for that first tower because the tower defense is down. But we already lived that. And right now, it is looking hard for the defensive team, but both teams have time enough now, you know? I mean, both teams have time enough to wait out the perfect moment to attack.
No, at this point, like, to be fair, if you're the defending team at this one, it's better to try to get an ace than to actually try to defend towers. They're getting hooked out way too hard.
Really, I mean, in between the Jorn, in between the Talanas, Alice,
even
there
that team,
as well.
not the damage.
Oh man,
and the
we can see the Malok jumping in, Jorn down, and now Aram has got that Dirac as well.
They're lucky the Canyon minion just died, that would be GG.
Yeah, but still they do have the range. There is gonna be some serious damage coming in.
But they have to be, the attacking team has to be careful with the HP right here.
Jesus Christ, yeah, Talanas is very low, Alice is low as well. Yeah, the Varus jumping on there, taking out on the Talanas. Now still hunting down Alice. They don't see Yuki there in the bush. She's going to teleport away fairly easy and quickly. We can see Malok now yeah, trying to stay a little bit back. He knows that he doesn't really have the support of his team right now. Malok low HP. Virus might take him down, and he does. And now it's looking on whipping. He is ulting there, but it's not going to save him. The team just burns down it. Virus has enough HP to survive it. And yeah, that's a really nice juicy 2 kills for the defensive team. They really, really needed that.
Yeah, that's gonna push them back, but they have to be really careful here not to overextend and they get aced again.
Oh man, I can see Talana's already low HP, kind of forced to go back again. Jorn throwing that arrow out.
S2. Great S2 by Jorn. Almost getting the Talana.
Wow, that would be perfect for them right now. I mean, and apart from this, they're playing really offensive. They're gaining, like, kind of burning the time that the attackers team gained in the beginning. And yeah, this is just really good. This is all going to be about timing, about being at the right place at the same time. Virus jumping in there, jumping on Yugi with the Jorn, but it's not going to happen for now at least. Wow, Virus is in such a complicated situation, going to be taken down by the Jorn. Now Dirac very low. We can see Jorn as well very low. Is going to be eventually taken down by the Talanas. And now Dirac is going to be running back to the base trying to survive, but he is chased by the Malok. And the Malok is easily taken down.
This looks like GG. I think I actually think they're tanky enough to just go and take the tower and get the base without the minions.
It could be, but still, if that strategy doesn't work for them, that means that at least 2 of them are going to be going down, and that could be a small issue. I mean, an ace could still make a difference here. In the meanwhile, we can see the Jorn being taken down. Aram ulting there on the Virus. Virus getting away fairly low HP, but still getting away. That's not a kill. And they're all low HP now on the attacker side. They need to get back. They need to restore. They kind of need to recharge their powers to come back.
Yes, well, time is on the attacking team side right now, to be fair. And actually, I would actually say that the attacking side has a very good gold lead compared to normal. Normally you see the defending side getting a good gold lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 20k, 9 minutes.
No,
It's really
no,
cute.
no. I mean like on individual players, because you can see that the Aram actually has more equal, almost equal gold for one of the members of the defending team, which is really rare since you have to share the gold for a single lane.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Malok jumping in here and is aiming for
Oh.
Varus Dirac anyone, but he's not getting anyone down. Now the creeps are there. The Nexus going down. Alice jumping away with almost no HP. And here, oh man, the Talanas is going to be taken down. That arrow on the Yawn, also very nice, but not enough to take him down.
The wave is crashing in. This one, they'll be able to defend quite easily since they didn't lose anyone.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, now there is the Aram just by herself, and the Aram is gonna get punished for that. Yeah, Virus has enough HP. Survived that, Aram down now, and this just makes things a little bit less complicated.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
Well, this makes things really good for the defending team. Now time is starting to swing to their side.
Whoa, that damage bar just completely deleted of the Yawn. Oh man, and now that Virus is still trying to push them back. They are trying to draw some attention to draw them there in the defensive team jungle. Then we can still see Virus here poking damage there on the Malok. Malok still there looking for the Dirac, can't find him. Dirac is gonna be teleporting back, and that's the minion wave coming in with that big minion on the front. 4 attackers are there to to punish that off. Virus trying to do some early damage to get him pushed away a little bit, but it's gonna cost him half of his HP bar.
10 seconds till... No, you want just respawn.
Oh,
So
yes.
It's a 4v, it's a 5v3 right now. Under the dates.
Oh, yes. This is looking good for the defensive team.
Yeah, minions use about 20 seconds to crash in. So they're probably going to get cleared instantly between Yawn and Dirac. So this is pretty difficult.
Question is, can they hold it like this? Can they take those minions down? They need to take them down now, just as fast as possible. Malok going back. Yep, Malok is going back right now to base to restore. We can see, oh man, the Talanas with really low HP. If that Herald would have hit him, he would be absolutely dead. And now I think there is a little issue here, and that is the Malok Yugi.
A blue team tower
Well,
has been
issue is,
destroyed.
I don't actually think it's an issue. But they need to, the attacking team is not attacking nearly good enough. They should have been playing more aggressive when they had the lead. Now,
Oh
this
man,
is-
you're thinking,
hold
no,
on.
the Talanas! Now Malok is going to be taken down as well there by the Dirac, and he's not going to stop before that Yorn is
Nice.
down as well.
It's
Now
nice.
jumping on
It's
Alice,
maybe
and
a
this
nice.
might be the ace! And it
It is
is!
the ace.
It is! We were speaking about
Great
an ace that they
comeback.
needed, and here is the
Great
ace!
comeback.
What a
GG.
fantastic gameplay by the defensive team. They had all odds against them, and now we can see that you never ever have to give up until the last second ticks on the timer. What a fantastic game.
Yes. I think that the attacking team did so good in the early game. I don't know how did they lose out in that late game.
I mean, last week I don't even think that we have seen someone take that first tower so quickly. I mean, it was just insane on the attackers team. That would be the point where, as a defensive team, you're like, okay, well, this is gonna be a loss. But they didn't give up, consistently getting kills, being at the right time at the right place. Fantastic gameplay by all of the defensive team. I mean, with only 3 users, you can't really win the game if 2 play good and 1 just kind of not. I mean, fantastic teamwork there, and yeah, a little overextended by Aram there being picked out. Maybe a little bit overextended there by the Talanas as well. But overall, a fantastic game.
No, the thing I think about most is the actual the Vera pick. We were expecting it to be quite hard. I never expected it to work out so well. I actually think she's probably the true MVP of that game. Being able to only stay away so quickly.
Absolutely, you can see that she took so much of that of those hits, of those HP
She took
drains. I mean,
50.7% damage, I think. 51.7% damage.
Imagine, I mean, we could easily see that once the Direct got called out or the Yawn, they would get absolutely deleted instantly. So I do have to agree with you on that one, Yugi.
Oh,
Well, and that is going to conclude the win for the defensive team on the first game of tonight. Please don't leave yet, don't leave your chairs, get some popcorn because we're going to be back in just a second with our second game of the night.
oh, they're swapping sides. Basically, 3 of the attacking from the last attacking team are now defending. They probably want their revenge on the defensive side. The bans are coming in as Grak and Omega.
What do you think about the Greg ban, Yugi? I mean, we've seen so many Gregs last week. Do you think it's a must ban?
Well, depend on the hero you're playing. If you're playing a hero that can dodge grab hook really well, you can afford to not ban him. But it's just skill based. Greg is too good. But if you're skillful enough, you can barricade not ban Greg too. And we see a June ban here. June has been very good so far. And Tachi is also getting banned. And Disrupt and Nelson is getting banned as well.
I mean, Disrupt, yeah, it is kind of a must, no?
Yeah, Disrupt is a must. Omega's a must.
Do you know if there is any chance that if they disrupt, the defensive team can anti-disrupt? Is that a possibility?
Yes, it is. What it does is you don't take tower shots, but you cannot hit the tower.
Okay.
In Disrupt, you cannot hit the tower, but you don't take tower shots. So the bans are Grak, Omega, Elsu, Disrupt, Yon, and then Tachi.
Wow, very good bans there. I mean, we've seen Elsu last week as well on the attackers team, just being able to stand on a very safe distance, doing the damage he needed, and it was just a very dangerous. So it might be that.
Oh wow, are you seeing team composition from the attacking team?
Oh man, I'm looking at it right now. By the way, guys, welcome to our second game of tonight here. Yeah, I can see it. Elsu is there. There is a Florentino. And then we've got Ignis with so much damage. All with a tower disrupt.
This is a team composition that wants to ace. With the Florentino, the Ignis, and the Elsu. They have good defensive powers, but they really want to ace the opponent if they're running this path. This composition.
Also, not forgetting about that tower disrupt on the defensive team. I mean, really good pick there because they're really going to be dealing the damage and they don't really have to worry about a tower dive as they can just kind of tower disrupt, double bullets coming out. They can do the damage as well. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. On the attacker side, we've got a Natalia, a Slims, a Zata, Malok, and Tilanas. And this is going to be our second game of the night.
Yeah. Well, we've seen a lot of Malok.
Welcome to Arena of
I don't
Valor.
actually like
Get
in terms of like
Minions will be
engager,
deployed
she's good, but
5 seconds.
I actually do think that we should see a bit more variety. We've
Prepare
not seen
to
a lot of crack.
engage.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see a Malok ban actually. I mean, yeah, as you say, we've seen Malok a couple of times. Malok is the one that changes the game around, but his ultimate can dive and initiate the fights. So yeah, absolutely agree. Ignis taking some damage here. Is he lagging? Oh no. Okay, first tower disrupt applied already.
I'm surprised we don't see more of a Telenaf ban. Or we saw Yon ban this game.
Would you say there would be a better ban if they would have banned the Tilanas over the Yon?
No, the thing with Yon, it's how do I say it? He pokes harder if he gets to late game. The early game Telenaf both ways.
Also trying to hide there next to the bush, but they caught him out, and this might be costing him his life, and it does. First blood on the Zata, and also being taken down. And we can see Tilanas here consistently doing the damage. There is nobody that can stop him. Florentino forced to go back. Ignis is still there. Minions still not arriving. They still have got a little of time for Florentino and Elsa to come back and defend. Yeah, it's looking pretty even at the moment.
Yes, but remember last game where we thought that the attacking team was doing very well and then they ended up getting 8?
Absolutely. Oh no, and we just... The speed of this Malok just taking out that Ignis instantly and also almost taking that Florentino with him. I mean, we can see Elsa there in the bush now trying to do some damage probably on that Talana's, kind of forcing her to go back because we can see that the damage is every shot like 20 damage, but yeah, it adds up. It adds up over time.
And to be fair, Natalia's damage right now is actually insane. Look at the damage she does on the
Wow,
Florentino.
absolutely deleted.
And then the Malok damage. They have very strong early game damage from the attacking team. Limbs is a real pick for me, but I think the long range spear is actually quite good. Elsu trying to snipe. He could snipe out Malok if he's really good at it. No, he didn't partition. Here comes the Zata ultimate, but they are overextending massively. Slims here trying to fight back. And he pops his ultimate and fights back really hard right now.
Oh my god, fantastic gameplay here by the attackers team. Malok just jumping in, taking out those two. Ignis trying to take someone back home, but it couldn't be today. I mean, minion wave of the defenders team is just instantly denied there by the Natalia. Slims is not missing any shots. And Malok is there in a dangerous position. And they are seeing him, they're spotting him. Okay, Florentino taking down that Slims. Fantastic gameplay. But now being taken down by the Zata. Still, Talanis is doing the damage she needs to do there. Really low, it adds up though. We can see that now Whipping is going to be going back to base. Malok is still in that bush trying to cause some pressure there on the defensive team. We can see that they have absolutely no problem with cleaning those waves out on the defensive minions. Now, the 3.5 minutes into the game, we can see that the tower is jumping out. Natalia going once again on that Florentino.
Another good ultimate by Zata.
Absolutely. I mean, great ultimate, great teamwork. They've got a stun, they've got someone that can initiate, they've got safe distance there as well, and then Malok jumps in trying to do some serious damage there. Oh man, and the the Slims once again putting that Elsu. Malok finishing it off, and also results in a double kill on the Ignis. Now the tower seems to be going down, which it is, and now it's on the Florentino to take that minion wave down.
Yes, and Flo is having a hard time in this game. We've seen Alice's Flo be very good in the ESL, but right now he's been struggling massively.
Absolutely, wow, and that is just 2 towers in under 1 minute, and this could be lethal for the defensive team. But then, hey, once again, not choosing sides here. We have seen that until the last moment, everything can happen. Zata still jumping into his ultimate again, trying to take that Ignis down. He successfully does. Ah, man, and now it's just on the Elsu and the Florentino here to take this wave down. I mean, it's going to be more Elsu than Florentino. Florentino jumping in, but it's going to be an ace for the attackers team. Oh, man.
But no minion wave, though. So, it's just
No minion wave, absolutely.
Ultimate.
But it does give them a bunch of gold for them to buy more and more attack items, especially for that Talanas. They can just from a safe distance do it. We can see Ignis there struggling, being stunned by the Slims and followed up by Natalia. And we can see that Elsa is now back and he needs to be doing the job. But Malok is going to be initiating here with his shield. He's going to be tanking a bunch of damage, but still not enough to be taken down by the Florentino. But that's going to be costing them the last tower. And now they are fighting down the base. Florentino trying to jump in, just doesn't have enough damage at the moment. And it's going to be going down on the attacker's hands.
No, we've seen the Florentino not be very useful this game. Because of the two mates, Natalia and Zata burst him down way too quickly, and this Florentino doesn't have nearly enough defense.
Oh, absolutely, Yugi. And now the question is going to be, can they defend? They can, because they are not pushing out. Okay, nice. They are just waiting for the team. They want to We'll wait for the perfect moment to do that push. They've got a ton of time to do it. So we shall see what's going to be happening here.
And the Elsu is trying to snap the wave, I think.
Yeah, he has to. I mean, it's the only job Elsu should be focusing on right now. I mean, he can poke damage, but his real job there is to keep those minions away. And now Malik initiating. There is only one little minion left. And the first one to go down is...
As well.
Oh man, Florentino down. Followed up by the Elsu, and now it's just on Ignis. No minions though. Ignis is still alive. Weeping is very low, but Telanas is still doing some damage to the next there. And there he goes, trying to take that kill, which he successfully does. This is going to cost him his life. Natalia doing some perfect damage there on the Ignis. But now it does seem like a GG. 1 second for Alice to come back, but there is no time to defend that next for the Defenders team.
Great attack.
What a fantastic gameplay here by the Attackers team. They were completely dominating this game. We could see a huge amount of damage coming through. What a fantastic game. GG to the Attackers team on this second match of tonight.
Yeah. In terms of damage, both, as we said before, both of them made doing incredible damage. Between them, almost 60% damage. Karena's doing 6% damage, but her damage mainly comes on the towers.
Absolutely. Also, not to forget, I really think that Slims made a difference here to the game as well. I mean, stunning out those heroes so they can't get back, they can't move, and then following the necessary damage up by the rest of the Attackers team was just insane.
Yes.
Right, and that's going to be concluding the second match of the night. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, Yugi. I can't go. I just last week we could see that the Attackers team were clearly dominating every single game. We've seen a Defenders team coming back from an almost lethal situation, and now we can see just the Attacker team sweeping the Defenders team out. So I'm really excited to see what we are going to be facing next match.
Yes. I'm hoping for some good games as well. Overall, this is going to be really exciting. We have some new faces now for this game. We still have the Team Legends members of Rose and Alice, but we do have some new faces.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as we are waiting for the last members to be playing the third game, and then I suppose we're going to be receiving the bans for next game. Is there not more people? I'll go.
Wait, Shadow, you should get Rose out of spectator mode.
I can play one. Yeah, and then I will have to leave.
Okay. You stream on Trova and YouTube, right?
Wait, so is this a single room or 2 rooms?
We don't have enough people for another room.
Okay. They can 1v3, 2v5, 2v4.
We don't have 12 people either. We have like, if we have enough, we have what?
No, he's back. It's whipping Willow. He's back. Let me check. Zatatel. This what? Disrupt mana? Is Justin playing? Okay, Justin's playing, so disrupt mana. For Justin.
Yes.
It's just a game. Oh, Justin is not playing. Oh, that's quite interesting. One more. What do you mean 2 more? One more. Isn't Yawn banned as well? No, just been 4. I don't know. Telnas, Yawn, Malov, Disrupt. And Crash. That should be enough. Disrupt. Telnas, Data. And Crash. Yeah, it's 6. Ready, set, go. Next. Well, welcome back to the third game of this tower defense match day. We are seeing some of the regulars playing, and Greg isn't banned, so it's going to get picked up right here. They're picking up some very interesting heroes on the attacking side with Lorion, we haven't seen much of, and an Aoi we haven't seen much of. A Caffeine here is getting picked up. We've seen a lot of marksmen banned for this game. So Caffeine and Violet are probably the most viable marksmen left, with Elsu in this current platform for the attacking side. On the other side, a very, very interesting lineup. On the defending side, it looks like they want to go and ace the attacking side with Elsu, Raz, and Grak against Aoi, Iggy, a Caffeine, a Grak, and a Slims. 2 Graks here, 2 ADCs. Standard for attacking team and an odd choice for defending team. Not even going for a single disrupt for defending team here.
Welcome
here we
to
go.
Arena of Valor. Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds. Prepare to engage.
A good punch from Grass there, getting a poke onto. Great hook! And is this getting first blood on Caffeine? No, she gets away. Another great hook. This is going to be a breakfast with some very good hooks we're seeing right now already. Elsu's poking is accuracy as well. I don't know why we've seen Aoi here. I guess she's good at tower diving, but she's gonna need her level 4 if she wants to escape. Iggy here, putting some pressure on. Grak misses his hook. Another slim spear in its head. A Grak hook after it. This should be a kill. First blood comes out onto a Raz. And the Iggy is extremely low as well after getting poked out by Elsu here. So we've not seen any tower pokes though, which means this game is gonna last to the 5 minutes until the first tower goes down. Afterwards it should be quicker. Caffeine poking towers is not nearly as good as Yawn or Terranas. I would have went for a Legend in this case. Another great hook by Grak from the defending team this time. and it's one run. Wolf kills basically from a grab hook. This looks like a very fun game to be watching. Wolf grab making the big difference in this game.
Appeared.
Wait, spear? Are we gonna see a hook from grab? No. He didn't want to hook onto the tank, I guess. Another great hook from the grab. So many good hooks this game. The accuracy on these plays, the Grags, the Elsu, the Slims, they're all very accurate here. Next up is, it's still a Mexican standoff here, I would say. With Elsu and Greg being the name. Another hook. Both Greg missed the hooks now. So Caffeine is trying to poke out the tower, but she's not doing much. On a great snipe by Elsu, hooks down the Caffeine, she's going to go back and hit him. Some good kills, but I'm expecting the fight to actually explode at around minute 5 when the tower protection goes down. Poke from Easy. Rack misses his hook again. Oh, Owl goes in. Rack's ultimate goes in with a flicker. Gets the other Rack, and Owl dies to Raz. The attacking team is having a very hard time this game. Maybe the bans on Ternas and Yon is actually very good, which is something we just learned so far. We thought that there'd be way too many ADC to ban out all of them, but it looks like not having a Yon or a Ternas actually makes it very difficult to poke on the towers early. Another great hook by Greg. Both ultimates and Gregs are activated, and both Gregs go down. Great spear by Sims. Also here, Philip get away with his ultimate. Tries to poke with miss. Owl here, getting rid of the tracker. She's probably going to go in on the Raz and try to clear. Stephanie pokes him out. And Owl gets a kill on Elsu. Interesting. I expected that kill to go through Stephanie. Raz here having to defend on his own. With tower protection, it won't be too hard. 5 kills on each side here. It's a very interesting game. Raz poking. Also killing towers. Definitely poking with an S1 doesn't have to do much damage. Oh! Great escape from that Raz there. Another very good spear by Stearns. Grappler didn't pull in the bracket. This looks like a very slow burning game. Usually the attacking team should be more aggressive. It's probably because of the way the team comp ended up being. The Raz can also instantly clear the way for his OT. Another great escape by Elsu. Just poke. It's the name of the game. Both sides are doing a very good job at it. Oh, great poke by Raz. And Raz goes down instantly. Next is the tower. And maybe the defending Greg as well. Iggy ultimates 1 HP and then Slim finishes off. With Owl putting on the pressure, can I get the second tower? No, the minions got cleared out. You see the Slims opting to go for the first item, Devil's Handshake here. Which is actually really good because attack speed is the best thing to use to get down the towers really quickly. On the other side, both Grags will opt for Purify. which negate their own ultis, basically. The Raz, which was an interesting pick, up now for exclusive damage field. Quite odd. Great engage for them. Let's get away with a dash. But Raz getting caught again with the grab. And another kill comes in with Owl. Double kill for Owl. And then it's an ace! Great hook by that grab. And an optic orb to save the life of
Double
Iggy.
kill.
Double kill on a grab. That's something we don't see every day. Coming in, this tower will go down. I'm not sure if they can take tier 3 towers
Red
now.
team tower has been
Raz is coming
destroyed.
out. He should ult the tower wave to clear it. No, he gets hooked and ult, but he flickers away. Else he's not really helpful. Oh, great hook by this back, but Purify gets used, so the crack won't go down.
Slayer has evolved.
Great ultimate. The Captain Ultimate's range is really big, so it
A
can't
red
put
team
him back.
tower has been destroyed.
Elsu has to snipe out this wave right now, or else his team is doomed. Elsu getting sniped though, and escapes the tower, and gets a kill, but his base doesn't have any legs to run away, and that's GG for the attacking team. A very slow burning, but very good game from the attack team. Or the fourth, I don't remember that.
That was indeed the third match of the tournament for today. So we'll probably go play two more games.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I can do half an hour more.
Yeah, we'll probably do 5 games when we are doing events at a time. I think from now on, right, Shadow?
I was 60. If there's games, I can do a bit more. Depends on.
Yeah. Depends on the time. Yeah.
Yeah. If we could also do a full in-house 5v5 and just get the 5 and highest and more different. Because we have a lot of players.
Well, if we have a lot of players, we should just try and make 2 matches, though. Yeah.
Yeah. No, sometimes we're stuck with like 10 or 11 players with like an odd number, basically.
Yeah, Justin is going to leave. We'll see you next time, I guess, Justin, and have a great dinner. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you guys, bye.
Thank you for the casting of the first 2 matches.
Yeah. Does an attack want to grind points or someone as well? I don't know.
I don't think other players are going to play right now, because if you look at the Yugi who played the first 2 matches, he won't play anymore because he has other things to do. So
Are
I
you
think
playing?
No, I'm not playing anymore. My ping is way too high, so I'll just be here with you guys, I guess. Yes, so the game will be a 4v2. So each defender can ban 3 things. For 6 bans in total, and we'll see what's going to happen.
Yes. It's still 13 minutes, right?
So let's look at the bans. So Kevin, what are you going to expect from the players?
That's quite hard. I've seen the ADC bans working out quite well. Greg should get banned again. There's no reason to have a game like the last one.
Yeah, I mean, when you have 3 defenders, I can see why you wouldn't ban Greg, but if it's a 4v2, Greg is a definite ban.
Yeah, Greg needs ban. It's get insta ban, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did get insta ban with this route.
I also hope to see like something like a Zata ban or something like for the defenders not to get tower dived way too much.
Like Omega needs to get banned as well.
Yeah, Omega also a great ban. They banned Elzu twice though, so for now Greg, Disrupt, Tachi, Omega, Elzu and Crashed are banned.
And yeah. Standards ban basically. Marok is out again. You've seen quite a few Maroks.
Malak is playable again. I don't understand why the Tachi is banned personally that much. Because I don't really think Tachi does that well in tower defense mode. He is great in the normal meta, but I don't think tower defense is where he shines the most. But okay.
Yeah, no, because I think like people think of Tachi as a diving hero, but he needs to have the stuff to dive. I'm surprised we haven't seen any Volcav or Superman.
Yeah, Volcav or Superman are great diving potential, but like Elzo helps with that, and Elzo is like getting banned every time, so Elzo can't help bringing them low. So if you want to play like that, you should get like something as Malak with the Volcav to really get the tower dive in, and then Yorn and Zata are favorite picks. Telenas is also a great pick to just chip the towers down.
I would say Yorn is a bit better than Teras overall.
If you look at pure tower damage, I think Telenas is better, but if you compare it with damaging players and ability-wise, I think Yorn will be a better pick than Telenas in this game mode for now.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any Violets. Odd.
Yeah, Violet would be good. The only problem is you can only outrange the tower once with your once per shot, so once per S1.
Twice per S1.
Well, yeah, once with the enhanced shot and immediately the normal shot afterwards. So that's
overall, it's not bad. Well,
it's
let's
not
see
bad,
how this goes.
but I think still Yorn would be a
Arena
better
of
pick
Valor.
than Violet in this case
Get
scenario.
ready.
We do,
No,
we do.
Superman.
Yeah, you're right. Superman's in here. We see the Telenas and the Natalia twice in the game, both on the attacking and defending side. So
Well, I personally think Natalia's completely busted.
Natalia's early game damage is broken, and yeah, she'll just do too much damage early game. We already see a Superman die.
He does die to it.
He did die to it as well, yeah.
But I actually think pushing back the Natalia and the Telenas was actually a very good play. It's just early game you don't have enough sustain.
Yeah, you're right. I also think that the Superman didn't really play that well, because if the Superman just would have went around the tower and try and push them back from the backside, that he wouldn't have taken that much damage himself from the enemy tower, so he would have done more.
I actually
impressive.
think he couldn't have done that because if Natalia gets vision on him, she can just throw her ball and then he gets CC.
Yeah, you're right about that. The thing is, just early game he won't have the damage to. He'll just not have the sustain to survive it.
No, well, he should be if he wants to do those crazy plays early game. He should run a flicker
He should actually, yeah.
and just play a flicker Superman, push him out with flicker instantly.
Yeah. Instead, Superman is playing sprint with it.
Well, yeah, it's also skill based. If you're not used to playing flicker Superman,
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
very well.
I mean, if Superman would have been playing good, he should try to get like around it by going into the jungle of the defending team around the red golem and
Natalia done it. No, this is done. Great push from Superman there, and Penance will go down. No, she escaped. Superman gets the blood though. He goes back to get it. Great attack.
but as we see, all attacking people
Oh my
are
god,
half
this
health.
Natalia can. The defending Natalia could have probably aced their entire team if they played it correctly.
Yeah, so that's a problem the attacking team needs to watch out for. The defending team doesn't really have that much sustain, but they can do damage.
Burst them on. They can burst them instantly.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see a damage support item coming out from Malok here. Quite an odd choice. I remember Master here, Team Legend Master here being a good Malok overall, but this is quite an odd pick.
Well, maybe they just think we want to do the early damage because they are both squishy, so if we just tower dive them once, kill them once.
How would that
So-
coming in?
Yeah.
Telenas
Superman-
escape. Superman also jumps 1 HP defending Telenas, and she's gonna be able to escape here.
The problem is here that
and-
Superman doesn't have level 4 yet, so he won't be able to push them really out of the tower just yet.
Yeah, they'll be able to escape, but I don't think the tower has any legs to run on.
Yeah, you're right about that one.
So it's probably going to go down soon. No, Natalia pops the OG and basically clears the wave way more than instantly.
Yeah, but then Natalia did choose to point the ultimate more towards the enemies than towards the minions though.
Yeah, but it's Natalia's ult. It does too much
Yeah.
damage.
And
At this-
attacking Superman is down. Attacking Malak also almost down. He should watch out.
They should all recall right now.
Yeah, but the problem with
Good.
all of them recalling would be that no one would be there to defend the minions like a bit. I don't think that the attacking team should all recall at once though. They should like recall in waves or something, but not all at once.
Well, the problem with recalling, actually no, I actually think they should all recall at the same time because these 4 members in attacking team together is actually way better than just having members sticking.
Yeah, you're right, but then you should do it when there isn't really a minion wave
Team
around.
tower has been
Well,
destroyed.
yeah, and great overall great push from the Superman here, and
And attacking team is
this
aced.
second tier tower might go down as well.
I think the
much can
second
you
tier
get?
tower will go down because Telenas won't be on time. I also think if they wanted to, they could do a bit of damage, but they chose not to. Instead, the lower heroes chose to recall
A red
and get
team
some health
tower
back.
has been destroyed.
It's a wise choice since it's only 5 minutes, 20 seconds.
Yeah, you're right, and they still had to wait on the minion wave, so Superman will be back in time with the minion wave to try and damage the high ground tower.
Yeah, but the 10 mass is too slow. She probably should have ran with Hermes this game instead of Dual Breathe.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
should, actually.
Because to be fair, she outranges most of the heroes. If her positioning is good, she can totally get in the room and stuff. She's just afraid of the slows and stun from both Telenas and Natalia. But that's just
Yeah.
positioning thing. And it's so funny that we end up seeing Telena and Natalia on both teams. No, on defending it's not surprising since Natalia's kind of bursted.
Yeah,
Great
but
attack
Natalia's
and movement there. Shock goes in, but Marok gets out. This rock gets used a bit too early, I think. Or late. There's no real point to that.
yeah. Maybe they thought that the Malak and the Telenas were just going to tower dive, so it's just
No, the Marok did power dive. It's just they probably
Yeah.
just clicked it a bit too late.
Or maybe they just clicked it accidentally and didn't want to use it at all. That's also a possibility we should consider. It's a bit of a standstill right now as all the attackers try and come back to the high ground
Yeah,
tower.
and like this tier 3 tower is probably the hardest to attack in general.
Yeah, this tower is the
Overall-
hardest to attack, I agree with that.
Plus, Superman doesn't have any burst or anything to just walk in. He either has to S2 jump in or has to like walk into the base. But then great damage from that Natalia. What? That's
Yeah,
an
that-
insane damage.
There you also see the great dive potential of Greg.
Execute.
Of Malak, I mean.
Nala.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
The defending team gets aced again, but
No
Well,
minions this time.
yeah,
The tower
minions
will go down.
are incoming. The tower will go down, and they
Not
won't
the base
have
though.
enough time
They're
to
not returning
go
time.
to core.
A red team
Unless they
tower
choose
has
to
been
fight,
destroyed.
If they choose to fight 2v2, they could. But no, they're choosing to go back. Like, if you decide to fight 2v2, you're on the same amount of the items basically.
A red team tower
Just
has
to see
been
if you win the
destroyed.
Yeah, and if you watch the gold closely, the defending Telenas only has 100 gold more, but the attacking Natalia has 1.2k gold lead. So the attacking team should win with a mirror match of the heroes.
Yeah.
Can Natalia kill the
Overall,
last minion?
This looks GG. Great push by Superman there, and yeah, it looks like GG. Oh, Natalia's still clearing quite well. Whipping Willow, being very good this season. But that's no, both Natalia kills each other. Nice one.
Yeah, that's an ace, and I think that's a wrap for this game 4.
Shut
Because
down.
Telenas should be able to take the core out with Superman. Yes, and that's game 4. The attacking
Yeah,
side won.
easily.
Maybe a bit too easy for the attacking side, seeing that the defending side only has 2 defenders. But that's a problem with not getting enough people in here, I guess.
No, 4v2 is, it should be played a bit. To be fair, I actually think there's quite a bit of out skill going by them. It's a Natalia diff, I would say.
Well, a Natalia difference, I agree with you, because the attacking Natalia had way more gold than defending Natalia. Or in comparison, the defending Natalia should have more money, because they
Yeah.
only split it with 2 people instead of 4 people.
Yeah, and one more thing, I would say though, that Telenas has a defensive pick that's in that hero. I don't
I-
think that. Like, you
I-
should run double mage if you're playing defense.
Yeah, I agree with the Telenas being better as an offensive hero, just because she can outrange the tower, she can damage and poke the tower, but like, I don't see the real use of Telenas being defensive. The only thing I can think of is because she would outrange most heroes with her S1, but
No, but
normally,
she would not, there's no point of outranging heroes because you don't need to attack any heroes.
yeah,
So all you
precisely.
need to do is you can just clear your wave every game, every time, and you probably basically will win.
Well, that depends on the strategy of the defending team, because the defending team can play offensive and defensive, you know? You like a defensive team in a 2v4 or 3v5, the defensive team can just say, okay, so we'll just pick 2 early game killing heroes and go for the ace. That's also an opportunity or something you need to keep in mind, you know?
Yeah, the problem is the attacking team actually had a very strong early game comp as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Manlock, Natalia, even Telenas is quite strong early game with Yeah, they had a very strong early game.
Yeah.
And Iggy, yeah. Iggy and Natalia probably have the best level 2 in the game.
Yeah. I mean,
So
Flo's...
the bands are coming in.
Are the bands coming in yet?
Yeah, Disrupt, Elsu, Omega, Crack.
We have a 5 versus 2 on our hands right now?
5 versus 3, if I'm correct. Oh, someone left. 2 left. I guess.
Rose
Wait,
needs to leave the spectator mode again.
Yeah, and
Yes.
someone just left.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, Zus just left. He probably doesn't want to play on defense. Defense is actually having more fun than offense, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I can see both of the ways, but like, I don't think someone can choose to not play because they're just playing defense. It should just be random, and if you play defense, you play defense. If you play offense, you play offense. But like, yeah.
It's just, you shouldn't do it, but like, overall, like, in general,
Yeah.
it's harder. But like, wait, so it's a 4v3. We need another member. Can we find another player, Shadow?
Four v 3 should be
It should be.
just playable.
It's playable, but at this point we can just try both.
Yeah, you're right.
How hard can it be? You could play as well.
No, I can't play. My MS won't allow me to.
Oh my gosh, you didn't know, like, I was watching the game and it was laggy. It's not fun. It's like spectating and it's fucking laggy as shit. I'm like, no.
My second game, I was playing Elzu. I was trying to snipe, and my shot, like I aimed, I shot, and the gun fired like 5 seconds later.
Nice.
So I'm not able to play right now.
Go 307? Oh, you mean Habibi Juice? You were not wrong. Where's Iga Ata? She left? Hello, go play. It doesn't matter, we can commentate. Just
Yeah,
don't
just-
die to me.
Just show all the viewers what it's like to be a player instead of just a god watching above the battlefield.
Oh god, watching above the battlefield. Okay, go have some fun. Ghost is to ban. John. One more. Malok. Another Malok ban. I don't even think Malok's that good. Oh, people banning him. Good luck to you. So here we go for the final game of the night.
You better stay out of my sights.
We are having a special guest attending and playing this match. Our very own Shadow. Showing us how it's going to be done.
Yeah, and remind me, Yugi, what were the bands again?
Disrupt, Elsu, Yon, Grakmala.
Yeah, okay, so the other
Nothing
person
is
that's
more
playing for the
important
first
than
time in
this
this
world.
tournament is also reminded that there are bans,
Life is
so
as
he won't be able to
brilliant
play his
as
hero Elsu
blooming
right now.
flowers.
One hero that should be banned, in my opinion, is
It's
Zata,
Mega.
really.
No, Zata's fine. This, especially since the nerf, Zata isn't that strong anymore.
Yeah, but the problem with Zata is when Zata reaches level 4, the ultimate just has so much dive potential.
Well, no, actually, with the way this Zeta is, if you can position yourself correctly, you can just walk away from it.
Yeah, that's right.
Animal gets
Welcome
picked
to
up here.
Arena of
I'm quite
Valor.
surprised. Shadow probably showing off his massive micro skills too.
Well, the Elendor is actually a great pick.
Prepare to
I'm
engage.
quite surprised by the Toro right now.
No, well, Toro is amazing at tower diving because of the
The queen
damage reduction
slumbers
that he
because of a
has.
child's
Yeah, you're right.
innocent curiosity.
Grak, yeah, hooking up.
I'm also hoping to see some skill level from the Murad.
Yes, well, it's in the hands of Alias, so I think it's in good hands.
Yeah,
And
I hope he doesn't kill any jungle minions with it.
Everything
That
is
would
worth
be quite sad for him. Seeing
Yes,
as
well, he can afford it. I think he's the first ranked in terms of point currently.
yeah, he's currently number 1 on the leaderboard, but that's mainly because I think that he has played in every match so far.
Yes, and he won almost every match. He only lost once, I think, and it was today.
No, I think he has lost.
Wait,
Blood.
That was some insane damage on the defending team already.
yes. Because of the way the scouting works on the mages currently, with all the mages feel very strong right now.
Yeah, we can see.
Time will ease the pain,
Okay, the defending
but
team
will not
regrouping
heal the
themselves.
wound.
The attacking team is just wandering around a bit, waiting for their minions so that they can dive that tower, possibly again.
Yes, well, next up is that Grak there. It's not pulling off any great hooks yet. I'm expecting some
The
very fun
queen
hooks from him.
slumbers because of a child.
Yeah,
Grak is
innocent
one of those heroes where
curiosity.
it's very fun to watch.
Have appeared.
Yeah,
If
Greg
he
is
is
really fun.
amazing. Oh, and he hooks up Elendor of all things with the butterfly can teleport away. Elendor extremely low though, so he has to go back and move back.
I think the Greg is a great pick for the defending team right now because he'll just
Everything
keep
is
the
worth
attacking
cherishing.
sides a bit away from the tower until the minion wave is coming in. And when the minion wave is coming in, all the attackers are just clustered together so that the Greg can just pull them away.
No, it's only good until the Rack hits level 4. After that, Genesis Barrier can just go and block everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and
Defeated.
our very own Shadow goes down with a Grak hook there.
Well, I mean, he has watched a bit,
Thank you.
but he hasn't had any practice lately, so we shouldn't expect that much from him. Should we?
Yeah. I don't know. But well, to be fair, the Grak hook was very good.
Yeah, that was true.
Oh, Murat also goes in and in. Both Genesis barriers get turned on.
Sow
It's so
seeds
funny
of
to see two
happiness
Genesis
and
barriers.
harvest joy.
Wait for 2 lasers to come out, 1 laser, and the second laser. It's funny to see this mirror match.
Yeah. Do you think, though, that the defending team is going for an ace, or do you think that they are going for heavy defense?
They can do both. With this team comp, they can do both. The Rack and Caffeine are both very strong, fine to ace, and defending.
Yeah, and we
Rack
see
is a bit iffy when it comes to defending, but when it comes to getting ace, he's very good.
The queen
Elendor is also
slumbers
trying to
because of
bait
a
out
child's
all of Drax
innocent
hooks right now.
curiosity.
So that's maybe a good pick against Greg, especially when the first tower or the first two towers are down.
Yes. But for right now, the Elendor isn't doing much work. I don't like the Elendor because of its shorter range of attack.
Yeah.
Time
You're right.
will ease the pain. It will not heal the
Like
wound.
if, to be fair, if one of the there's not that many long range with high mobility in ADCs. Yorn isn't agile, Kenas isn't agile, only Violet's kind of agile, yeah. You see Yorn, even though he baits out, he's paying with HP. He should let the Murad bait him out, because Murad can be
Everything
immune.
is worth cherishing.
Oh, Toro dies again.
And a great dive here. Greg is down.
Onslaught.
Are we going
Yeah,
to
but
see
they
the
didn't
laser
get-
on the
An
Dirac?
enemy has been
And it just
defeated.
missed.
Miss.
Sow the seeds of
They have to be
happiness
very careful
and
that not to
harvest
get ace, to
joy.
be fair, from the attacking team.
Yeah, you're right.
Enemy double kill.
They
problem-
did not do any tower damage.
We haven't seen this. This is the first match today where the tower didn't break before the tower cooldown. Before the tower protection ran out.
Yeah. Oh, great
The
hook,
forest
but it's Toro,
has
so he will
everything
survive.
you will ever need.
Yeah.
He is super tanky. Oh, great, Zata gets locked onto, but double kill on Zata.
Shut down. Double
And now,
kill.
if Greg goes down, is it ace for the attacking team?
Ally
And now they can get two tier 1, tier 2, maybe even tier 3 tower if they
Your
cook
team
it.
has destroyed a tower.
This is why sometimes I often think that we should actually go for endless cycle in this game.
Your team has destroyed a
Endless cycle can be really good, yes. Especially when like the 7-minute marker has ended, because you need to wait like half a minute to respawn.
Your team has destroyed a tower.
So endless cycle would be a great choice indeed.
And another thing here is they got 3 towers just
Enemy
after one
double
ace.
kill.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
But-
they kind of overextended a bit there and did lose quite a few members. But now they have plenty of time to just reset. But another great group hook from Greg there.
Enemy onslaught.
Yeah, and that's also the dangerous part. After the 5-minute marker, the tower protection is down, so an ace can just immediately bring down all 3 of your towers. Because
Everything
what
is
we've seen
worth
the other matches is
cherishing.
that the teams shift down the first tower within the 5 minutes, then aced the opposing team, the defending team, and then took the second and third tower down, or sometimes only the second tower. But like, it's really easy to clear a path after you ace the enemy
Your
team
tower has
once.
been destroyed.
Yes, and now only the base is remaining. It's gonna be very difficult for them to defend because of the way Genesis barrier was. And Zata goes in again and picks up the kill. And no gets in.
Sniping again.
You have been defeated.
This looks like GG. Oh no.
Oh, the tower disrupt got out.
Yeah. Oh, the damage.
It is not looking like a GG yet.
Been defeated.
No,
Retreat.
but it looks very difficult.
Slayer have
Yeah, they did a lot of damage to the heroes, but they haven't touched the red side's core yet. So defending side is pretty safe right now.
No, but I do think that they understand that the best way to win this would be to ace the defending team.
Yeah.
And they have the ability to do it.
Yeah, you're right. The defending team has to defend their course still for another 3.5 minutes.
Sow the seeds of happiness.
I'm really
and
curious
harvest
what
joy.
they're going to do. The core should be kind of easy to defend the
Your
core,
team has
but
destroyed a tower.
it's just a pit where the attacking team and the defending team are keep on fighting. So
Player minions and
Well, overall, I do think that Murat is not having a fun
The
time now
forest
to
has
attack
everything
because
you will
he
ever
can't
need.
like, stack this that well with creeps now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Murat isn't that good. Arendelle won't be able, needs to ace before he can actually do any good power damage.
Yeah, so in case of tower damage, the attacking...
Just keeping your life and playing waste will make them your defensive fight.
Yeah.
But will not
It's only
heal
12
the
minutes,
wound.
it's only 3 more minutes to be fair. Not even 3 more. It's 2 more.
It's a bit more than 2 minutes, yes. So the defending...
Oh, great Genesis barrier, they have to push now. The attacking team's going all in. If they lose here, it's pretty bad. Great cannon laser from Direct there.
Enemy double
Horrible
kill.
down.
Down.
Triple kill.
Only
Yeah,
thing live are the Elendor, the Zata.
Look at the time though. They have 2 more waves from the attacking team.
The queen
I think they
slumbers
still have
because
3
of
more
a
waves,
child's
maybe
innocent
4.
curiosity.
No, I mean like 3 more waves with all the members.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no point of having waves if you don't have all your members. It's too difficult to take this team now.
Yeah, what I don't like seeing from the
Everything is
defending
worth
team is that they
cherishing.
are getting too much, maybe too much confidence, maybe just enough, but they are just overextending a bit far in my opinion.
Well, if they're grouping well, it doesn't matter too bad.
Yeah, that's right, but they just give Murat the chance to use his ultimate way easier.
The forest
If
has
they-
Yeah, but Murat
everything you will
is
ever
fairly
need.
low. Overall, Murat doesn't actually have any good. Like, he doesn't have much gold, so he doesn't do much damage.
Yeah, you're right, but every damage would help. And we're in the last minute. Is the attacking team still going to win this?
No, this drop gets used.
Enemy ultimate.
If Direct survives,
Double kill.
Triple
Enemy
kill
triple
there.
kill.
Last minion wave incoming, only Murat and Direct alive from the attacking team.
nah, this looks like GG. This no
Both
way
are
they-
recalling. Both Murat and Direct can't recall now because there
Your
won't be a
team
minion
has
wave left
destroyed
if
a
they don't
tower.
use this one. Yeah, and this is GG. I don't think that the attacking team is able to
Oh,
defeat
like it's
the.
basically impossible. We can give them another minute. They
Your
won't even
team
have
has
the power to
destroyed a tower.
end this.
Yeah, just let's see how it plays out. 5 more seconds until the final match is ended. Officially, I don't know if the players will surrender
We
or.
haven't seen this.
Yeah, they surrendered.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this
Great
was the last
match from the
match.
defending team.
Defending team did great. The only downfall was that they got aced and lost 3 towers, but besides that, they played a
No, like the the thing with that ace is that it was an extremely well played team fight from the attacking team
yeah, you're
because
right.
it was they stacked both Murat the ultimate and they stacked all 4 of their ultimates.
Yeah. And as we can
Overall,
see,
GG.
and as we can see, the attacking team only got 5 kills, while the defending team got 20 kills.
Yes.
So it just brings them to a. Well, they wouldn't have a team gold lead, but individually they would have had more gold than the players from the attacking team.
Well,
Whereas
just look at the Drak gold. Drak has more gold than any member of the opponent team.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, that's the wrap up for today, I guess.
Yeah, we've seen some interesting matches, some great defending plays, some great offensive plays.
Yes, overall, we would say overall this was a very good, well played show match day, basically.
Yeah,
And we're hoping to see you guys next week on Saturday as well, I think.
yeah. The best part about all of it is you just see every week that all the players are progressing and getting better than they were the week before,
Yes.
and there are
Well,
also new plays being interpreted.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But that's it for this week. We'll see all of you next week. I'm Cutspell.
WDPK signing out.
Yeah, see you guys. Bye bye.